What's up everyone, it's DV and today we're going to be doing biomes and mob islands to give us some really cool themed areas in Roblox Islands. So before I begin, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Alright, so here's how we're going to get started. We're going to first, we got to make 9 across. So let's go and get our glass out. So we got 4, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 4 out through both sides. And then we're going to count 9 in between. And then number 10 is going to be our new line. This one's going to be diamond here because it's most accessible. And then of course this one's going to be desert. So essentially what we have is slime, buffacore, wizard. We have diamond, we have desert, we have witch, we have snow, and we have aqua. And we can add more later if we wanted to. We definitely have space right here. So maybe later we could do like a lava update if they ever do a lava update. I guess I could do a Godzilla one. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so first let's go over here and start it with the diamond mines, which is going to use clay for the bottom. And we're just going to start on this one. We're going to get this one done first. And then depending on what we do here, we can actually do for the others as well. So we're going to go all the way out. We're going to go 4 on each side because we have the space, total of 9 blocks. And the reason why we use odd numbers is so that the portal can actually center pretty nicely. Otherwise, it'll look kind of weird. All right, so let's get our portal out and let's go and fill this in. All right, so now we're going to actually build our core statue. This is going to be fun. Essentially what we got is we're going to have a gap in between. So let's go just build a square out right here. So we have this. This is going to be between the legs. We're going to step this 2 away from the portal because we don't want to be too close. So about like that. And then this middle section is going to be empty. So just go 4 right here and then 4 on the other side, or we're going to go 1 up. So essentially it's 2 by 4. And then we're going to build across. So just 1 right here, 1 right there. And we're going to build it across like a bridge. This is going to go up a total of 5. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same for this side. Go all the way up. We're going to do it the same right here like that. Then 2 up, basically you're going to go out like this. Almost looks like a stick figure. It looks weird. And then we're gonna go up to match. So we're basically matching this height like that. We can ignore the back here. We're gonna address the back afterwards. And then in this middle here, you're gonna basically fill in 1 block like this. All right, and down here we're gonna go and block this up again. So these are his feet. You can go ahead and take that part out and build up like that. Actually, go ahead and build all the way around like that. Okay. Now on the sides, we're going to go out pretty much 1 block up like that. And then so 2 up on the sides. You're going to put a block right here and right here. And then we're going to go 1 right there, 1 right there, because this is the start of the arms. So we're going to go 2 out on the arms. And then you're going to go down on this. Then you're going to go 1 down like this. And then step it out like that. So it's going to look like a stair like that. And then we're going to clean this up in a little bit, but essentially this should be a total of 4. He's got big hands. So we got to make this like a boulder. All right. And then we're coming up here and we're going to go up again right here. We need to build his head out. So pretty much where this gap is, you're going to go down like this and you're going to go up. So it's going to be like this in the front. You're going to go across here. Let's put a little bit better shoulders there. So we're going to bring that out better. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually bring his shoulders out a little bit more. So what we should do here is we're going to get rid of his hands real quick. I want to make him a little wider because I feel like he's a little shallow. So let's bring him out just a tad more here. Let's take his arms off the torture. Don't torture him. All right, so you see he's got his shoulders. We're going to widen that in a second here. But the feet look pretty good. We're going to widen those in a little bit as well. And then his face does need to come out a little bit more, I think. Let's see. This needs to be just out a bit like this. So you see that. And this right here, head needs to be a little taller right there. So it's 2 in. Get rid of that. That looks pretty good. So you just want to make sure his head's coming out. And his eyes are going to be basically right here. So we need to give a little bit more height to his head. So let's go up. So it's the second time having to build him because the first time I forgot to record like a noob. Let's get my start flag here. And let's go ahead and put the rest of his head up. So there's his face. And then we're going to use gold blocks for his eyes. So that's where his eyes are going to go. And then we do need to expand on his body a little bit more here. So this right here should go out about equivalent to the height of his eyes. This needs to be coming out right there. And then right here, we need to go across. So this is basically his shoulders because he's really buff, dude. He's a really buff golem. And then this right here needs to go up. So we can just fill that in behind his head. And then we're going to go across 1 above his head like that. Because remember, his head is actually a little lower than his shoulders. If you see him inside game, he's got a really high shoulders. And so just build across like that. We can leave that open. Something like that would be fine. So here, his arm's going to go out. So we can kind of build some framework on him. Just go sideways like this. This is not going to be the final product. So this is going to go out to the side. So we're just going to do a little bit of a panel here just to guide us. And then this is going to come out because he's got really bulky arms. And then they get bigger, right? So his arms kind of get bigger And let's go and fill these in. And then now we just have to put the final arms down here like that, and just another stack down here. And there we go. We got our golem. So now we just need to finish his back real quick. So I'm gonna put 2 right here, 2 right here. We need to finish his back. So let's go and put a couple here because he's got these massive legs. So let's bulk him up just a little bit. There we go. We can also curve this a little bit so it doesn't look so weird. Cut that one right here. Bring it back up a little bit more. Something like that should work. So that way when you see him from the side, you don't want it to look weird. So he's got to look huge. You could probably even like bring this in a little bit more so his feet don't look so straight up. So let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Let's see if we have the space though. And then one right here, right there, and then one right there. All right, let's check his other side. And that looks pretty good. He looks like a beast, dude. All right, now we need to add some diamonds because that's the whole point of this is the diamond mines. So let's go and add some diamonds around here. He's protecting these. Whole stack of them. Yeah, some cyan blocks like that. Kind of cool. Now, is there anything else we can add to this that would add to the effect? I mean, I guess we can use a little bit of gravel here and there just to add a little detail. And then on this side, we can pretty much carve away, I think, a little bit of this platform just so it doesn't look so squared. All right, that looks really cool. So that is our diamond mines. So desert obviously has the rubies. So let's go and get some sand out. And we got to build this across. So we're going like, we only did like 2. All right, looks like we're just gonna have to do Baja. It's gonna be a big pain, but we're gonna have to do it because we just did core. We might as well do Baja. So why don't we do it? Why don't we do it? We're having fun. Why not? Why not? Okay, so let's get our portal out so we know how much space we have. We just have the desert portal, and we're gonna put it like right there. Pretty good spacing, 2 blocks. Get rid of these, put the sand down. And now we got to actually find a good color. So I think gold would work really well for him, or yellow. How much gold blocks? I only have 30 gold blocks. All right, how much yellow do I have now? I got 113. That might be enough. I don't think we use that many for this, so I think that should work. Plus Baja's not that complicated, so let's go ahead and get our sand back out here a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get his legs out. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna have a gap in between. And he's not that complicated. He's got 3. He's pretty tall. So he's going to have like 3 right here. He's going to have a cross right there. And then he does kind of have like this little weird strap thing right here. I don't think we're going to be able to make that too long. So we'll have to do it like right here. Maybe like that. And we'll need brown. We can use grass, I guess, for brown. So we'll just go and use grass for that. And then we do need blue for his chest here. So let's go and get up a little bit. All right. So he needs blue. I think it's like, yeah, it's a dark blue. Just go straight across on that. He kind of gets wider. I don't want him to not look heroic. Bring that out a bit. And then we're going to put his face right here. Grass. Okay, so his face is going to be right here. We're going to go up. And he's got these like antler things we're going to have to go out kind of weird with. So these are going to have to come out to the sides here. And then his face is going to have to come forward a bit. So he's got black eyes as well. It's going to be really hard to do this because it's going to look funny otherwise. But we'll see what we can do. So this is going to be his face. He does kind of have a nose. That looks so funny. he's got like a nose. We're gonna need some black clay here for his eyes. We're gonna have to plow his nose. Sounds so funny. We gotta plow his nose so it doesn't have grass on it. And let's just add a little bit of dirt above this so it doesn't look so weird. It's actually starting to look pretty cool. It looks like a dog. It looks like a pig. So we're gonna have to extend this out. So it's 3 across and then 1 up. And then I think we might be able to get rid of these to make it look more like his horns. And then maybe one of these forward a little bit. No, I don't really like that. I like it further back like this. And then we need obviously his arms. So we're going to put his arms in. But he's got gold, I think, around his arms first. So it looks like he's got kind of a gold like plate system here around his arms. So let's add these first. And then let's build his arms downwards, like maybe a little bit forward. And I can give him a staff on this one. I wonder if I can build like some kind of like cool staff. You know what I could do is I can use fences. I can use fencing. And let's see, we need, we could put a ruby at the top. That'd be cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually add this. This goes down to the bottom of this. Doesn't look like the desert portal is going to let me do it. So let's go and move this up and then we'll add the desert portal afterwards. Let's get this back in here. Get rid of this. His legs look so funny. All right. So his arm's going to be right here. We're going to bring that out. I actually kind of liked it that it was a little stronger looking. So let's bring those back. And then he's got his staff that's going to go all the way to the top. We're going to go ahead and put some gold or yellow down here at the bottom. And then let's go back up. And when you're trying to do like really few blocks as you can, sometimes it just does end up looking a little weird, but it's not too bad. Now this does go over his head, so we're going to bring it up pretty high. Probably about here with the ruby, so I need to get my ruby block. All right, so we got a ruby to put up on top. Okay, let's put the ruby up here. All right, so now we're just gonna fan this outwards. So let's go like something like this, and then we're gonna go outwards. And I think it kind of goes up a little bit more. So we'll go up. We could even do something like this just to make it even cooler looking. And if we want, we can actually add a little bit of light to the ruby. That'd be kind of neat. So let's go and add some lights. All right, so we're just gonna put some firefly wall lamps behind that just to add a little bit of brightness. That looks pretty cool. All right, so let's go and get all these out of the way. Let's get his other arm done. Should be pretty simple, just some dirt, some grass. I think we probably need to add a little bit over his shoulder too, just so it looks a little bit better. All right, there we go. There he is, dude. Let's go and plow the top of his right antler. That looks a little weird. Let's fix his back as well. We'll give him some back. So we'll plow that, and then we'll give him a little bit of shoulder space here. All right, that way his profile doesn't look super weird. So he looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can find something else that works for his eyes. Oh, that could work. Yeah. So let's use slate, and we'll put white behind his eyes. But if we could do something like this, we can give him pupils, and then we could have put in white and behind him. But the problem is you can see the white unless we built up this on the sides of his shoulders more. Let's try that. Yeah, that looks way better because he's got pupils. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Let's go and fix his legs though. His legs are really bothering me. So I just want to do something like this. I think he just needed some, like a waist too. I think that'll work. I mean, he's going to be hidden behind a portal anyway. So I think that looks pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and build the portal in. Let's get some sand back in. Let's go ahead and get some cactus and stuff. So let's build a couple blocks like this. Now we need some red sandstone. All right, the portal is in. It's a little closer than the other ones, but that's okay. So that looks really neat. And then we'll get some cactus in. And then let's go ahead and put some sandstone back here. And then we could actually probably use some cactus here too. So we'll get some cactus seeds over here real quick. All right, let's just put a bunch of cactus all over this. There we go. All right, so that's going to look pretty cool. Now we got to do another one. That was a lot of work. Now, the thing with Wizard is that I don't really want to use grass because I think it's going to look weird because of the snow. So we're going to go out a bit on these, and we're just going to use dark green. Dark green is very expensive, but I think we should be okay. This one should be pretty easy. We're going to put it about right there, same distance. This one's a little closer, but I don't think people are going to notice. So we're going to actually put some brewing stands. We're going to put a brewing stand out here. We'll put it on like a little grass hill. Put it like right there. We'll put some mushrooms out. We just need some mushroom blocks too. I don't have any mushroom blocks. Oh, we can use these. This would be cool to put around. Okay, so we need to make some mushroom blocks. Let's go and make some. We made 4 of those. We got to stack those a little bit better like that. And I wish we could put grass, but can we put anything else like acorns? Try to put some acorns out. I wish grass stayed green still, but with the whole seasonal thing, we don't get green grass anymore. Let's build like a log in the back using some wood. So we're going to build it sideways like this. You know what we need to do is we need to put a pine tree in the back. Let's go and do that real quick. So we'll go and put a grass block right here. We'll put it like maybe right here. All right, so that'll look pretty cool with the pine tree. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Let's do Slime Island. So Slime Island is going to be similar in that we need to use a lot of green grass, like fake grass blocks. And then we're going to actually, I mean, I kind of wish we could use grass. But the problem is Slime Island never has like snow on it, except for during winter. I almost want to do a giant green, like a king slime in the back and make a fake crown. That'd look really cool. I mean, I guess I could do like a wizard boss one day too behind that, but it would be a bit of work. It's kind of hard to do. Okay, so this is a slime island. So let's go and get this out. We're gonna bring this forward so it's in alignment here. We're definitely gonna do a slime boss. Let's go and get that going. So we need cyan, we need a pink, and then we need a blue. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the big boss in the back, and we're gonna pretty much put him right here. I kind of want to make him tall. It'd be a lot of blocks. We have the blocks though, so we'll just do it. We got to make him much bigger. So let's go out 2 and we'll bring him up 2. I know he's going to be oversized and all, but even that would be fine. Then we can put a crown on him. Yeah, I think this is going to look really cool. All right, so we got our king slime here. We're going to put a crown on him. He is going to be a little different dimensions. He's kind of, you know, that's the point of this. We're doing that for effect. So let's go ahead and get his crown. We'll just use yellow clay again. And we're just going to pretty much make a little circular thing here. I think he might need to be a little wider. Yeah, we're going to go a little wider with this guy. So let's go up this side. All right, so he's wider. This is actually way better. So now what I can do is I can go every other. So we're going to go across here. We're going to go down 3, go 3 and 3. And in fact, let's move this up a little bit. Okay, and now all we got to do is do another layer here. It's going to be 2, 2, 2, and 2. There's our crown. So now we got the crown on the slime. That looks cool. So we got King Slime over there, and that should be good. Check it out. We got our King Slime Island. Dude, that's so big. This slime is huge. It looks really cool though. We'll do wizard boss later. But, you know, I think this works for now, but we'll definitely do a really cool wizard boss later. I think it's just going to take a little time for me to figure out how to do that. Let's go ahead and do the next biome. So next up we got pretty much almost all of these done. You know what I forgot is Buffalo Island. So Buffalo, we're just going to move that, even though it's kind of out of order. We're going to go ahead and move that right next to this one. So it doesn't have to be in a particular order. Now, Buffcore is stone-based and a little bit of grass. Let's do stone. So primarily stone. We're going to do lots of gold as well. So let's go ahead and do something like this. And I might even do like a gold mountain or something. Let's see. This doesn't need to go too close up. So this is going to be around here. We can back this out a little bit. And we're not going to do a Buffcore on this one. I mean, we could try to do it. It's just a lot of work to do a interesting looking buffalo core because buffalo core kind of look weird. They kind of look like miniature like cores. So I have a different idea I'm going to do with this. So let's go ahead and get a buffalo core portal out. So we got this is the final portal here. And I get that it's not in perfect order, but I think it's going to look fine. So this one actually has a lot of different types of, instead of bosses or anything like that, we could do like a really giant ore mound. So we just need to make like a little pile that's circular, something like this. We just go up a bit like that. So basically create like a little ore thing. And we can just put all kinds of like different ore in here. So we could put like gold here. And of course we got to use like actual gold. We can also put some, slate in here. And then we can also put some marble in here. Just so it feels like, okay, that's where you get a bunch of rocks, right? So that looks pretty good. It's supposed to look kind of basic. That's really what I'm going for with it. And we'll add a little bit of green on the outside here because there is a little bit of green there. Kind of like it transitions into wizard. All right, so next we got to do a snow biome. This is going to be pretty fun. Now, if you don't have snow, I'm going to show you real quick where to get it. You do need a shovel, so make sure you craft a shovel. So you come out here to the hub and see this little snow cap, even that one. You can get snow from either of those. So I'll just grab my shovel and there you go. Just dig into that and you can get some snow. I just got 2 snow and we can get some more over here. Now, ice you cannot get anymore. So that's unfortunate, but you just can't get ice anymore. So let's run over here and get our snow area set up. So unfortunately, we're not going to use grass because even though it's snow right now for grass, we don't really want to do that. Now, alternatively, if you really want a ton of snow and you just don't feel like having to farm all that, you can also use wool. So wool actually looks white, and you can also use marble, which is also white. So those are totally doable. I think you can also make white clay. Yeah, so you can also make white clay. And we're going to go get some of my white snowmen. We're going to put a couple white snowmen here and some of my wreaths. I don't have a tall snowman. Okay, so that's probably pretty good here. We don't need it to be too big. We can add a little bit more. We'll add a little snow stack like this. Little mounds of snow. The game does not currently have penguins, and it should. That'd be really cool. There's our snow area. Now we need some, we don't have a Christmas tree. We can actually do, so what we're going to do is we're going to need to get some ice out. So we're going to make a little ice ring. So let's get my ice. So we're just going to put a little bit here in the center. Like that. Get rid of that. Put some more snow out. I already have a white snowman here. Cool. So let's get our white snowman out. We'll put I was thinking about like I'm having them like right here. And then we can also put like we can make like a little chimney. Do we have a furnace? There's some wreaths. Thinking like a brick kind of setup here would be kind of neat. Like a fake little chimney. Unfortunately, the campfire is too big to really do much here. So what I'll do is I'll put in honeycomb like that to give it a little bit of a fire look. And then here is the top of our chimney. And unfortunately, we can't do smoke anymore, so rip. And then we can put a wreath right here. We can try. We'll just put some glass up there. Let's go ahead and do it. You know what? Actually, let's go use glass panes. I don't know. It's kind of random, but... And then we don't have a tree, so let's go ahead and use... we can use pine again. We'll stick that like maybe down here. We'll put that down there. All right, that should work. So we can actually put our Christmas shovel there. And then the other thing we can do here that might actually look really cool is we can do like a candy cane. So let's go and do a candy cane. Let's do like red and white. We got this, and then we're gonna go white. And then we'll go white right here. All right, so hopefully that tree will still grow. Let's see, I think we're gonna have to expand. We're gonna have to stretch this out a little bit. So let's move this away from here. Let's put some grass a little further back. We'll put the sapling right there. All right, that should work. Okay, so we got our snow little area here. Over here, we're gonna actually do our water update. So let's go and do the water setup here. So how this is gonna work, we're actually gonna use cyan. And then we also need to make some aqua blocks. So let's go and get some aquamarine. Okay, so going back to aquamarine, we just made a bunch of aqua blocks. Let's go and get rid of these. Let's stretch this out to the edge here so we know our boundaries. Let's go across. And we're gonna use a lot of coral here and some aquamarine blocks. So let's get rid of this to get aquamarines. So let's go and scatter a little bit of our aquamarine blocks here. We'll put a little pile here as well. Let's grab all these, just kind of scatter it. We can fix it afterwards. Now, the unfortunate is water doesn't actually work with these blocks. I've noticed that, and there's not much we can do about it. So even though this is kind of like water themed, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. We're going to fill this in instead. But I would have liked that actually water, like, you know, would actually work with this. It just doesn't. So if you notice, like, I'll put some water on top. You'll see what I mean. See how it actually like boxes it in? I mean, it kind of works. I mean, we might be okay to, we can probably get away with it. So let's go and glass all this in with blue. All right, so let's put some water in. All right, there's our water setup. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but you can see it doesn't work perfectly yet. All right, so we filled that with water. That's all good to go. It's smooth. So if you really wanted to take a dive, you could. And then this side here is going to be for the witch update. So let's go ahead and get some bricks out. Now, if you get inspired by any of this, go for it. Just go and use it. Okay, so we're going to kind of give it a little bit of a graveyard theme. So let's go ahead and get some those fences out. Let's get these out. We're going to just kind of put a little bit of these on the edges and in the back. We're going to build these up right here. We're going to go all the way up on these, like to about there. We're going to use stairs to kind of make it look a little bit better. So let's go get our brick stairs. Like that. And now we're going to put some jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know if I have any on this. Yeah, I do. So we're going to put a couple jack-o'-lanterns out here like that. Now we need the witch trophy, and then we're going to raise this up. So let's get rid of this middle section here. Let's get some brick. And we might have to adjust this a little bit, but let's go see how much we can do. So let's go get the fencing here. Let's bring this back. Bring it all the way across. Build this upwards. Let's go get our trophy. Okay, I totally forgot one thing in here. I don't know why I forgot it. Let's go and get this out. I'd rather put this in. So we need to put this globe in. Totally forgot to put this guy in. Then we can put our snow maker here. I don't know why it's acting up. All right, and then the other thing I forgot is I actually have this title I can put in here. Build that across, and we'll put the title on the top. It's a temporary placement. We can fix that later. Okay, so let's get our witch trophy out. And the only unfortunate about the trophy is that it's like it doesn't sit in the middle of it doesn't sit in the middle of 3 blocks. But that's fine. We'll just go and straighten this out. And we'll put another jack-o'-lantern in the back. All right. I'm actually going to hold off on doing the Godzilla version and the birthday version because this video is definitely taking a little long. But if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and smash the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And I will see you all on the next video. Dude, this is looking so like filled. Look how much stuff's here. This is crazy.